Aloha. This is lesson 335 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. I choose to see my brother's sinlessness. Forgiveness is a choice. I never see my brother as he is, for that is far beyond perception. What I see in him is merely what I wish to see, because it stands for what I want to be the truth. It is to this alone that I respond, however much I seem to be impelled by outside happenings. I choose to see what I would look upon, and this I see, and only this. My brother's sinlessness shows me that I would look upon my own, and I will see it, having chosen to behold my brother in its holy light, it being sinlessness. What could restore your memory to me, except to see my brother's sinlessness? His holiness reminds me that he was created one with me, and like myself. In him I find myself, and in your Son I find the memory of you as well. That concludes the text. I choose to see my brother's sinlessness. This is like saying, I choose a healed perception. I am devoted to a healed perception. I am devoted for forgiveness, bringing on holy vision. And every one of my relationships becoming only for remembrance of God and nothing else. Okay, so forgiveness is a choice. That's how we begin. Forgiveness is a choice. That's the very first line. You're not a passive observer of your brother. You're always choosing what to see. Projection comes first, and then perception. That's why you're always choosing what you see. So to forgive is to reclaim your authorship. It's to stop seeing it as if you're not writing the script. So you have to let yourself be released from guilt to do that. Choose to see it through holiness. It says, what I see in him is merely what I wish to see, because it stands for what I want to be the truth. So basically it's saying perception is reflecting desire. Your brother is always mirroring your own self-concept. If you see him in any way guilty or weak or unworthy, it's because you're believing that of him, of yourself. You know, for myself, what I notice is I see them, like if I seem to see someone that I seem to be upset with or something like that, is that I see them as totally worthy. I'll just hold them in my awareness and see them as totally worthy of everything. I can see when they're not aware of their self-worth. That's obvious, right? And I don't have to do anything to convince them that they're worthy. Just hold them in their worthiness within my own mind and within my heart, right? That's what I'll do when I find my mind veering toward making anyone weak or unworthy, is recognizing their power. They may be exhibiting plainly that they don't know their worth, they're not aware of their power, but I'll be aware of it for them. Right? So when you actively choose to see them sinless, that is expressing your desire for truth. See how perception mirrors desire, right? It's not that his personality is sinless. His personality isn't anything. It's not sinful or sinless, but his eternal self is sinless. So it also says, I never see my brother as he is, for that is far beyond perception. So that's the ego's domain, perception. The ego perceives. The Holy Spirit knows. So forgiveness is what transforms perception into vision. It's a bridge between, forgiveness is a bridge between illusion and knowledge. Christ's vision doesn't look at form or behavior at all. It just recognizes the innocence. In one part it says, His holiness reminds me that he was created one with me. So this is talking about memory here. His holiness reminds me. We're remembering our shared holiness, that he was created one with me. His holiness reminds me that he was created one with me. And every forgiven brother reveals your own face reflected in that light. This is how memory returns. This is how our memory of truth returns to us. The memory of being. And you see someone as innocent, especially who seems like they don't deserve to be seen that way. This is how the veil between you and God that you erected thins out until eventually it just disappears. So forgiveness isn't some kind of moral adjustment. It's remembering. You're not fixing their faults. You're not fixing your own faults. You're not forgiving yourself. You're remembering the truth right now. To forgive is really simple. It's to stop insisting that illusions are real. Withdraw belief from what was not true in the first place. I choose to see my brother's sinlessness. This is how I'm going to remember who I am. This is great. Shift your attention in this way. Forget about the evidence about what they did or anything like that. This is the day for seeing your brother's sinlessness. So this will be a fun practice. First thing in the morning, 3 to 4 minutes. Picture a person you seem to judge or misunderstand, or they evoke some kind of feeling in you, or seem to anyway. Say to yourself, I choose to see your sinlessness today. I'm going to give blessings so that I may receive them. Imagine light surrounding them and then expanding so that both of you are in that light. It's like we're all married, We're all created whole and as one. We're all in lovemaking together eternally, None of this stuff is true. When any kind of memory or thought or annoyance, grievance comes up, ask yourself, what do I want to see right now? Do I want to see myself guilty or innocent? You're only looking at yourself, even in your imagination. Choose for peace. You got to choose actively. That's the thing. This doesn't just happen passively because you learned a bunch of shit. It's not how it works. In the evening, you might recall a moment when you caught yourself. You go, oh, there's judgment. Recognize that change, how that changed everything. That was forgiveness. That's restoring your sight to the truth. Slowly, slowly, with each turn of events, each turn of perception, you keep wearing away at that veil of judgment. Every one of those judgments like a veil on your brother's holiness. And that means your holiness. Every time there's forgiveness, layers are removed. It's basically allowing light to be reflected back to you. When you decide for sinlessness, you're looking at yourself as God created you. You're saying, I am as God created me. Everyone is you. Remember that. Yay. May your memory of oneness return. So, yeah, twice today and every hour. And whenever you just want to feel all uplifted and in love, I choose to see my brother's sinlessness. Have a beautiful remembrance. I love you.